Hey guys, welcome back to the video of my Cincinnati Bengals franchise series. And starting off right away, I corrected all the numbers, by the way, of all the players. So, for example, Zach Moss now is number 31. But I'm also playing on a custom field I created. So I created my own custom Paycor stadium. I know it's a little bit weird, a little bit different. If you guys don't want to see it anymore, tell me down below. Or if you want to see it again, tell me down below. But this is a custom Paycor stadium. Took me a little while to create, so I decided why not, if I'm going to debut it, why not debut it in this game where we're using the, white tiger unis. So with that being said, you can see it has a leaping tiger at midfield. I guess not really a leaping tiger, just like a ferocious tiger. Kind of is leaping at you. The field is a little bit more green. The lines are a little bit more pronounced. It's a little bit more pure white lines. The sidelines are going to be black and orange. And then, of course, each sideline says Bengals on either side. I also have my custom logos all over on the left-hand side. You can see right there, first stop Bengals at the end zones. Oh, not the end zones, but near the end zones. And then we also have first stop Bengals on the, I believe outside the stadium and on the walls of the stadium. So, again, like I said, it's just a custom, this is my stadium type of aspect. Anyway, though, I also turned up the difficulty of the defense. So, last video, obviously, we played against the Queefs. And we beat the Queefs, and it was nice. But the problem was that I did go ahead. We beat them by a lot. So I made it a little bit more difficult for us due to popular demand there. So, again, the difficulty for the defense can be a little bit more realistic and that kind of stuff. I say that as Joe is going right down the field right here. But they will be settling for a field goal. So 4th down and 7. Sorry for that little monologue there, guys. Also, the end zones are different. Again, like I said, it's not my logo. It's just a Bengal tiger. So once they kick this, you can see that's what the end zones look like. So again, it's wanted to change it up a tad bit, make it look a little bit different. The stands are also all orange and black. So normally they're just kind of like a gray color, not really decorized, not really decorated at all. So I added like actual stuff to the stands to make the colors a little bit more popping and stuff like that. I think moving forward, if you guys do want to see the stadium, I might take out how green the field is and how crazy overdone the field is. I don't know. Again, like I said, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll make the series as realistic as possible with everything, correctly being put together. Also, this game is going to be posted on ABC/ESPN. So that's why I have the ESPN thing set up right here. With that being said, though, guys, Jaden Daniels for the Washington Commanders, starting at the 20-yard line here in shotgun. It's going to be a run play here by Brian Robinson, and he will gain around 3 yards on the play. So I know I did a lot of talking on the first drive for the Bengals, but the Bengals went right down the field and settled for a field goal. 3rd down and 7 now, empty set for Jaden Daniels, and he misses a wide open pass across the middle, which will bring up 4th down and 7. So again, all the Commanders in this game, their difficulty, I raised it ×2. So they're twice as good as they normally would be, based on last week's difficulty. And again, I'm always playing on all Madden, so just keep that in mind. It's like I'm having the most difficulty possible because we're a great team and we're going to be able to smack a lot of teams around. 1st down and 10 now at the 36-yard line. It's a run play. Zach Moss, right-hand side. He's tackled in the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play, which will bring up 2nd down and 13 here. And we got some motion after got a little commotion after the play right there. 2nd down and 13 here. We got some changing of the play Uno at the top of your screen right there. It's going to be a pass play here. This one looking down the field completes it to Zach Moss down to the 44-yard line of the Bengals. This will bring up 3rd down and 2 here, closing in on midfield. Let's see what the Bengals are going to do. Joe Burrow under center, handoff, and he's tackled in the backfield. And that will be the first 3 and out of the game for the Cincinnati Bengals. And just like that, 3-0. But this Commanders defense is actually putting into some work here. And this is going to be the first punt of the night for the Bengals here, as they are using, again, a new punter in Austin, as Brad Robbins was cut in preseason because he did not make the final 53-man roster. So as right here, it's going to be Commanders football at the 26-yard line. So far, Commanders defense, I mean, they allowed a drive down the field, stopped the Bengals, held them to a field goal, and then stopped them right there. But the biggest problem of the game is probably going to be number 9 right there, Brian Robinson. As last week, and the last 2 weeks actually, the Bengals did a really good job of containing Stevenson and also containing Isaiah Pacheco. But the question is, will they be able to today? Especially with how good Brian Robinson is. And they also have Austin Eckler behind him. As an incomplete pass intended right there for Scary Terry on and off the hands of the receiver. It is raining here in Cincinnati, so weather conditions not the greatest. Definitely will impact the game today. And as I said it, Austin Eckler with his first catch of the game for the Commanders will give them a first down on the play. Now bringing up 1st down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Jaden Daniels in shotgun, run play here, and Brian Robinson busts away a huge run, and correct myself there, Austin Eckler busts away a huge run right there, and gain of 20 yards. Huge play by Austin Eckler right there. Kind of wish we had Austin Eckler, not gonna lie. That's a one player I still will say to this day I wish we went ahead and picked up, or traded for in some capacity. Again, just really love him. He has a lot of different skill sets. But another run here for Austin Eckler. And he's going to gain another 7 yards on the play. So far, Cincinnati not having an answer for Austin Eckler. Brian Robinson actually seems to not be the problem. As right here, they do run Brian Robinson. And he gains 0 yards on the play. So far, the real problem being Austin Eckler. And on this play, 3rd down and 3, Brian Robinson in the backfield. Pass by Jaden Daniels. Pass to the left-hand side. Caught! And that's another 1st down into Cincinnati territory. And so far, this offense for the Commanders is getting going. Looks like they're finally figuring something out on this second drive. So 1st down and 10 now at the 30-yard line. Jaden Daniels in shotgun. Pass play. It's going to be... And he rolls out, he runs, and he's sacked! Sam Hubbard, as last week, had a phenomenal game, and it looks like might continue that this week, as Jaden Daniels looked like he was trying to just outrun to the left-hand side and potentially find someone open, and did not work out, as, of course, Hubbard was on the case. Next play later, 2nd down and 25 now at the 45-yard line for the Washington Commanders. They are out of field goal range, need to get to the 40 to get into field goal range. And a run play by Brian Robinson will get them a tad bit closer as it brings up 3rd down and 23. Empty base set for Jaden Daniels in the backfield, 43-yard line. Let's see what he does. He's going to throw the football. Check down pass here, and it goes nowhere. So that amazing sack right there by Sam Hubbard is going to keep the Commanders out of field goal range and avoid them from being able to kick a field goal here. Absolutely amazing play yet again by the guy who always does it, Sam Hubbard. So now Burrow's going to be starting at the 19-yard line here. And let's see what the Bengals have cooked up for this drive. So it's going to go ahead and be a run play for Zach Moss. And he barely gets 2 yards on the play, almost lost a yard on the play. Lucky for him, though, he was able to barely squeak out that extra yard. So let's see if the Bengals can get some offense going. First drive, they went right down the field. Second drive, they went ahead and went 3 and out. So you don't want to see that happen again. 2nd down and 8 here. Pass, cross the middle, caught. And that's Trenton Irwin as he just got pinballed back and forth. But for the Bengals, did go ahead and catch it. So huge catch right there. 3rd down 3 here. Joe Burrow under center. It's going to go ahead and be another run play. And this one's a 1st down. Okay. I was about to say, we were about to hear some boos in the crowd if that was not a 1st down right there, because man, that was an interesting call. I really expected that to be a pass play. All right, 1st down and 10 here. Pass, check down pass, Tanner Hudson. And that's Tanner Hudson's first catch of the season as he catches it for about 3 yards. So first catch of the season for Tanner Hudson. Really amazing player who really came on last year. And pass down the field, caught. Uno. And of course, who else but Uno to make the play? Jamar Chase, 7-11. As he was actually well covered on that play, and they could not shut him down. The cornerback right behind him, but the second you get the ball into Uno's hands, it is all she wrote. So now 1st down and 10 at the 48-yard line for the Cincinnati Bengals in Commander's territory. It's going to be a run play again. Zach Moss, he bursts the left-hand side and he gets a 5-yard carry on the play. Not a bad run right there by Zach Moss. We'll bring up now 2nd down and 5. And the first quarter is about to end, and they will not hike it before the first quarter ends. Very close. I thought they were going to hike it before the first quarter ended there, but simply not the case. So after the first, Bengals lead 3-0 on this very rainy Monday Night Football game. Let's see if they have something cooked up for the second quarter here. We got Zach Moss changing his position in the backfield. Joe Burrow in shotgun. Pass play looking, and he completes it to who else but Mike Gesicki. Every time I say that, I always think I'm saying like Microsoft. I don't know why. But it's going to be 1st down and 10 now at the 33-yard line. Bengals finally getting something going in this game. Run play, Zach Moss, and he gains maybe a 1 yard on the play. Gets shut down after that. Again, field goals might be a little tough tonight because of the rain, so just keep that in mind for Money Mac. He might have some problems for that said reason. 2nd down and 9 here, pass play, and Joe takes off running. He's going to slide after a gain of 5, so pretty nice run right there by Joe Shiesty. It's 3rd down and 4 here, now at the 28-yard line for the Bengals. It's going to be some changing of the play. Joe Burrow in shotgun. We have a pass play here, and it's going to be a check down completion. Mike Gesicki, yet again, for another 1st down. Absolutely love this acquisition this offseason. Has been nothing but perfect so far for the Bengals. Can say more about that than Irv Smith last season when he was the free agent tight end. So some motion in the ocean here. It's a run play yet again for Zach Moss. Zach Taylor calling up a lot of run plays so far. Definitely trying to get that run game popping. And so far it's been an interesting result, I will say. But after last year not running the ball at all, it's actually pretty nice. Another pass here to Mike will bring up a 3rd down and short here. So let's see what the Bengals end up calling on this play. 3rd down and 3 here at the 16-yard line. Pass play here. Joe all day to throw it. He takes off running, and he has the 1st down and some. 1st and goal, Bengals at the 9-yard line. So not a bad run right there. Pretty decent run, actually. And this will bring up 1st and goal now at the 9-yard line. Pass play here for Joe. All day to throw it. Check down across the middle. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Trenton Irwin on the play right there. And now it brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line. So 2nd and goal now at the 9-yard line. Pass play here. Joe looks. End zone. Touchdown. Trenton Irwin. 1st of the season for our boy. As, of course, so far this season, Trenton has been having a very rough year. You've been following. I love Trenton Irwin, but he was the sole reason of 2 of Joe's 3 interceptions on the year so far. Just miscommunication. But listen, it's all good because when you score a touchdown, you make up for that problems with communication. You make up for everything when you score that touchdown. Put 7 on the board and you are all good. So now the Cincinnati Bengals are sitting at 10 points in this game. 10-0 so far with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Let's see if the Bengals have something else up their sleeve on defense, as Sam Hubbard already disrupting this game with the sack that knocked the Commanders out of the field goal range on this last drive. So 1st down 10 now at the 29 or 20-yard line. It's going to be a run play here up the middle for Brian Robinson. And kind of surprised they're not going more toward utilizing Austin Eckler, who has been a problem so far this game for the Bengals in his limited workload. Another run play here for Brian Robinson. Oh no, sorry, Austin Eckler right there. And he's going to gain around a couple yards on the play. This brings up 3rd down and short. So let's see what the Commanders have cooked up. Pass play here for Jaden Daniels. Pass is incomplete. Jordan Battle almost with the interception, and that will call this drive a 3-and-out already. So not looking good for the Commanders. Honestly, they need to figure out something very, very soon because it is going to get bad, as we have seen from previous weeks. Whenever the Bengals have all the momentum and have all the control, things start to kind of spiral out of control. So let's see what the Bengals have cooked up on offense so far. Commanders defense, though, is no slouch. Just keep that in mind. 1st down 10 now at the 40-yard line for the Bengals. Run play. Zach Moss is going to gain around 2 yards on the play. He officially has 8 rushes for 8 yards today. He literally is averaging 1 yard a carry, which is definitely not good. 1 yard a carry so far, and this is going to hurt his average as he loses 2 yards on that play. And I'll say one thing, Zach Taylor not giving up on the run, which is, unlike Zach Taylor, but I mean, at some point you're going to have to. 3rd down and 10 here. Pass down the field is caught as he gets slammed. And that's going to be another reception for Eric All, who's having a fantastic rookie season so far. 3rd down and long. Go to All. Amazing play right there by Eric All. Love to see it from a young rookie like that. Really taking advantage. This is why the Cincinnati Bengals wanted him so much this offseason and why they had confidence in him, because they knew he could be something special. And I have never seen Zach Taylor so interested in running the ball every single 10 seconds, because even when it's not working, he is still handing this ball off in the rain. Pass down the field, caught! And that's going to be another 1st down. This one to T. Higgins, his first reception of the day, having a fantastic contract year season so far for T. Hopefully he can continue that up as we are going for a Super Bowl run. 1st down 10 now at the 23-yard line. Pass down the field, caught. Uno. And he's going to be down at the 1. I thought that was a touchdown for a second. Oh, I was so excited. I thought that was a touchdown. But it's going to be down at the 1 for Uno as he absolutely demolishes his cornerback on the play. And I wish they would review that. I feel like that was very close to a touchdown. 1st and goal now at the 1-yard line. Zach Moss in the backfield. Handoff to Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. Zach Moss does it again. Amazing run right there. Oh, okay. Let me not go crazy. A great run right there by Zach Moss to get in the end zone, and now another touchdown for the Bengals. And just like that, Bengals sit at a 17-0 lead in this game. And again, like I said, guys, we have a really good team. This is going to happen, man. It's going to be hard for a team to be able to beat us with how good of a team we have this year. And 17-0 versus the Commanders, I think that's pretty realistic. But with that being said, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter here. And listen, anything is possible. Last week against the Chiefs came back, and I believe they scored, if I am correct here, 20 plus points unanswered last week. So just keep that in mind. Anything is possible when it comes to this. You know, teams come back, teams do crazier things. So, first down 10 now for the Commanders at the 16-yard line. Going to go ahead and be a run play yet again. This one to Brian Robinson. Now, the weather is definitely going to impact this game a lot. I would be interested to see how it impacts it later on, though. Once defenses start getting tired, and of course, the weather gets a little worse. Second down 8 here. Jaden Daniels down the field, and it's caught. It is caught by Scary Terry as he's able to beat DJ Turner on the left-hand side. And let's watch this replay right here. And let me just double check that. Is that DJ? That is Mike Hilton. My bad. That is not DJ Turner. Mike Hilton, he destroys on the left-hand side. And just like that now, it's first down 10. It's a 49-yard line for the Commanders. Pass play here, looking. Jaden Daniels all day to throw it. And who else but Trey Hendrickson on the sack. And just like that, second down and 13 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter for the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, second down, 13 now. 10 seconds on the play clock. Pass play all day to throw it. And so far, I will say that the Bengals have not been able to really get too much of a pass rush on Jaden Daniels in this game so far. I know they do have a sack in this game. Obviously, Hubbard, huge sack, and how when he made that sack was amazing. But still, though, not really much pressure. As on third down and 8, it's going to be a run play here by Jaden Daniels. And I'll be honest, he definitely needs to learn how to slide because that was a horrendous slide right there. And when you do that kind of stuff, you could definitely get hurt in these type of games. First down 10 here, play action pass, looking, throws, and he drops it in and out of the hands of the receiver. Just like that, it's going to be second down and 10 for the Washington Commanders right here at the 34-yard line. It's going to be a run play here by Austin Eckler, and he's going to gain maybe 0 yards. If he's lucky, maybe half a yard. Nothing really there for him to gain anyway, so I don't really blame him. Third down and 10 now at the 34-yard line. Pass play here. Jaden Daniels looks, throws, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Brian Robinson. This will bring up a 51-yard field goal attempt for the Commanders, and they will be attempting it. So let's see if they can make this 51-yard field goal in the rain, in the sleet, in the snow, and they do. That will make the score 17-3. The Commanders are on the board. Finally, actually. Was kind of scared they wouldn't score this game. And in real life, I'm not going to be really that, surprised if they don't score in real life as well. So that's going to be kind of expected. But starting off this year, man, this schedule is so friendly for us. We destroy the Patriots. We actually did destroy the Chiefs. And now we're doing very well versus the Commanders. So 17-3 now with 2:03 to go before halftime. Commanders getting ball after halftime. Pass down the field is caught. T. Higgins. And that's right away into Commanders territory. First down 10 now. Joe Burrow in shotgun at the 46-yard line. Pass play looking almost intercepted on the play. Very risky pass right there, actually. Got to be a little bit more careful than that, Joe. That could have went really ugly very quickly. But anyway, though, second down 10 here. It's going to be a pass play looking down the field. Caught! Who else but T. Higgins as he catches another pass. 1:47 to go in counting in this ball game. Cincinnati looking so far pretty damn good. Let's see what their game plan is. Because the last thing you want to do here is give the ball back to the Commanders with any time. If the perfect scenario here is just run this clock off. First down 10 here, pass play. Joe Burrow, screen pass. This one to Zach Moss. Zach Moss to the right-hand side, and he gains around 9 yards on the play. Brings up second down and 1 now at the 21-yard line for the Bengals. It's going to go ahead and be, let's see if it's another pass play. Here it is, a pass play, and it's another catch by Mike Gesicki as he makes another catch down the field into closer and closer to the red zone here. So now first down and 10 at the 13-yard line, and we're going to have our first timeout called by the Cincinnati Bengals here. 51 seconds to go on this clock. Empty base set for Joe Burrow. Pass play here, looking, throws, and it's Uno! And Uno is down to the 3-yard line. And just like that, it's going to be second and goal second and goal, first, it might be first and goal here. Let's see, no, 2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line. 45 seconds to go and counting. Bengals use their second timeout of the half. Let's see what they call here. It's going to be a pass play here. This one, end zone, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted by Micah Hyde, the ex-Buffalo Bill who just joined the Washington Commanders this offseason. Another signing that they had this offseason was Micah Hyde with Austin Eckler. They built themselves a 70-year-old squad here. And this 70-year-old squad is actually kind of working out as they get an interception right there, which takes away points. And now with 42 seconds to go and 3 timeouts, Jaden Daniel takes over at his own 20-yard line. It's going to be a pass play here. Jaden Daniels looks, throws, and it's incomplete. Almost intercepted on the play. Very risky pass right there for the Commanders. 2nd and 10 now. 39 seconds to go before halftime. What are they going to cook up? It's a pass play here. Jaden Daniels looks, checks down across the middle, and that's going to be caught. And the clock is ticking. They will not use one of their timeouts. They will be switching the play, though. So this is going to use up a lot of time as it now brings up 3rd down and 3 with 17 seconds to go before halftime. And they might just let this clock tick off and go to halftime like this. Let's see what they end up doing here. And they are in no way. Yeah, they're not even. Okay, they're going to snap the ball with 2 seconds left. And it's a pass down the field, and it's off the hands of Jordan Battle and incomplete on the play. So it looks like they at first maybe thought about doing something, but then said, nah, it's not even worth it. Let's just go to halftime. Let's just see how halftime ends up. And let's not, do anything stupid here. So, halftime report brought to you by ESPN here. The Browns are destroying the New York Giants 31-0. Baltimore beating the Cowboys currently 21-14. The Chargers giving it to the Pittsburgh Squealers here. So far, some pretty good games going on there. Buffalo destroying Jacksonville. Tennessee getting destroyed by Green Bay. I always feel bad, man, because that is, Brian's new team. But at the same time, they are an AFC opponent as well. So we gotta look at things like that too as well, Love Brian, but Atlanta destroying KC 28-7. Okay, so maybe it's not that crazy that we beat them because Atlanta's destroying them right now. So I'm just saying, but you also know that's Atlanta. And Atlanta is always known for letting players or teams come back on them and beat them in the end. So I wouldn't be surprised if the final score of that game is like 35-28. It's typical Atlanta Falcons football, man. I have a friend who's a Falcons fan. Trust me, I think he understands plenty how it feels to be a Falcons fan. All right, now Commanders taking over at 21-yard line in the 3rd quarter here. Down by 14 points. Rain still coming down very hard. It's going to be a pass play here. This one is a run play, actually. And it's going to start off with Brian Robinson as he gains about 5 yards on the play. Good run by Brian Robinson right there. 2nd down and 5 now at the 26-yard line. Pass play here for Jaden Daniels. All there to throw it, and it's picked off. It's intercepted, and that would be Jermaine Pratt, his 2nd of the year. He had one versus the Patriots with a pick 6, and he just got his 2nd of the year as he jumps in front of the pass, and the rookie quarterback makes the stupid mistake of staring down his receiver, and just like that, Jermaine Pratt making more and more plays on this season. Kind of going up there for Defensive Player of the Year. 2 interceptions and a pick 6. Plus, he also got a sack before. I'm just saying that's, he's making some, ideas there happen. As right here, it's a pass to Uno. And Uno gets in the red zone to the 8-yard line right here. Great play right there by Uno. It's going to be first and goal now at the 8-yard line for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's see what they call. Joe Burrow checking down and, changing the play. And he goes to the end zone and it's incomplete. Of course, last time they had the ball in this area before halftime, they did go ahead and throw an interception. So hopefully that is not the same case right here. Knock on wood. It's going to be a run play here for Zach Moss. And he's not able to get anything. He fumbles. He fumbles the football and it is recovered by Uno. So the Bengals catch a break on that fumble by Zach Moss and they do recover it. Sadly, that was also considered a fumble. It sometimes when, it could not be considered a fumble. If, like, for example, if it will actually booth review if it's not a fumble. That was actually a fumble by Zach Moss too. But incomplete pass on 4th and goal will bring up the field goal unit. So this will only be 3 points off that interception. And they fake it. They fake it. And it's a drop touchdown. They faked the extra point. They faked the field goal. And Jake Browning throws a dot to the tight end. And it looks like, I believe that was Tanner Hudson, dropped the wide open. Well, not wide open. He got hit. But he dropped the go-ahead touchdown right there. Oh, that is such a ballsy call by Zach Taylor. And the fact that they dropped that touchdown, that is a heartbreaking play right now. Especially when you're only up by 14 points and it's a rainy day, so anything could happen. I mean, I don't know how much I love that call. Zach Taylor with faking the ball, never usually a good thing. But, I mean, it was an interesting call. But anyway, though, first down 10 now at the 17-yard line. Run play, Austin Eckler to the right-hand side. And he's going to gain around 7 yards on the play. Every time Zach Taylor calls a play like that, where he fakes it, it always comes back to haunt us. That's why I'm always scared when he does it. But let's see. First, second down and 3 here at 24-yard line. Pass, caught. And that's Scary Terry. And there's a flag after the play is over. Let's see what the flag, and it's going to be face mask on the Bengals. So that's going to be 15 more yards as Mike Hilton gets caught with the infraction right there. So definitely mistakes are being made by the Bengals here, as you can't do that, man. Mike Hilton, a veteran mistake right there. Gotta, tackle him better, especially in this situation. Only up by 14. Jaden Daniels down the field, and it's incomplete. Intended for Brian Robinson. Coverage made by Dax Hill. The brand new corner this offseason. Dax Hill is making plays already. Second down and 10 here. Pass down the field, and it's incomplete. Intended for Scary Terry. It looks like there was a lot of miscommunication on that play. Could have been a dangerous throw if the Bengals could have intercepted that. Third down and 10 now. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's going to be a pass play here. All day to throw it down the field. And it's intercepted again. This one is another interception made by Geno Stone. His second of the year for the Cincinnati Bengals. As last week he had one and this week he has one. Absolutely amazing signing this offseason. Something he was known for in Baltimore was being able to be like a ball hawk, and that's exactly why Cincinnati targeted him this offseason. Love to see it, and this this defense, that's what I'm trying to say, okay? This defense last week having 4 interceptions and 2 forced fumbles. The week before that had a couple interceptions and 2 forced fumbles. And now today already with 2 interceptions. I will definitely say if it wasn't for this defense, man, this offense would definitely struggle the last couple weeks. because these turnovers are humongous as they throw a pass down the field right here into Commanders territory. Who else but Mike Gesicki as he catches another pass down the field here and continuing his great game so far and fantastic season so far. It's very possible that Mike hits 1,000 yards this season with the pace he is on. But this is going to be some motion to Yoshi right here. First down 10 at the 43-yard line. Pass cross middle caught. Trenton Irwin, and that's going to be a gain of 6 yards on the play. Love to see with all the struggles with Trenton Irwin this year so far, Joe still goes back to him, still gives him plenty of targets. I know he's been with him for a very long time, but with him causing 2 of the 3 interceptions, you never know. As right here, Zach Moss is going to gain around 5 yards on the play. 14 rushes for 21 yards in a touchdown today for Zach Moss. He's not struggling, but he's struggling. First down 10 here, pass down the field, caught. T. Higgins, yet again, making another amazing catch as he always does. And that's going to be another first down for the Cincinnati Bengals here, who, in all honesty, I feel like are just kind of toying around with this team. They're letting the Commanders stay in this game with 8 minutes to go in counting in this game, but only a 2-touchdown lead. Definitely need to get in that end zone. Something they have been able to do the last couple weeks, but so far today, not something they're able to do that efficiently. So I'll definitely say these games can, anything could happen. Last week we saw the Chiefs come back in that game versus the Bengals and almost win the game. They almost got it down to a 2-possession game. So got to be very careful with the Bengals here. Get in the end zone. Last drive, they went ahead and faked a field goal and was not able to convert it. Right there, though, on 3rd and short, they throw a quick pass, and Mike slips and falls and is not able to get in the end zone there or get a first down there. So it will result in a money mac field goal attempt. But again, this is the 3rd time they are in the red zone and they come away with either a field goal or no points. The last 3 times they were in the red zone, one was an interception, one was a fake field goal, which was a drop touchdown, and the other one right there was a field goal. So far, this offense very much struggling today. Even though their defense is giving them plenty of great opportunities to do very good things, they're not able to really capitalize off a lot of them. So definitely something they need to work on the rest of this game. I know the weather conditions are bad, but you have to be able to convert in these situations. So run play up the middle here for Brian Robinson as he gains around 4 yards on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 6 here. Commanders not out of this game yet. They do need to get in the end zone, but if they get in the end zone, this game could easily become a game again. As Trey Hendrickson gets a sack on the play, and Mr. Problem Maker keeps it up. As now we'll bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Washington Commanders. And this is a situation where if I'm the Commanders defense, you gotta be a little ticked off, man. Like, your offense is just not getting the job done, but your defense is, doing an actual pretty good job against one of the best teams in football. 3rd down and 15 here with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Pass play here. Jaden Daniels looks down the field and it's caught. That's going to be a catch by Scary Terry. Who else would catch that ball like that but Scary Terry, as he's able to go ahead and get into, let's see where he is marked down at. He is down at like the 38-yard line, 42-yard line? I'm going to guess the 42-yard line, so I'm going to guess this is in field goal range. No, I'm going to say Cincinnati range, but no. It's going to be at the 41-yard line. Run play here to the right-hand side, and it's going to be Brian Robinson yet again, going absolutely nowhere. So neither team today really being able to run the ball at all, honestly. Definitely struggling on both sides here for the Bengals and the Commanders as Brian Robinson runs it yet again. So I can't really tell how bad the weather conditions are, but they must be worse than I'm realizing because they are definitely keeping up with this run game throughout this game so far on both sides. Jaden Daniels looks, throws, and he throws out of bounds on 3rd down and 9 as he was about to get sacked by Trey Hendrickson yet again. But this will bring up a punt play for the Washington Commanders and another failed drive for the Commanders as I kind of keep saying here, it seems like the Bengals are keeping the Commanders in this game. I mean, it's like, you have the, what's the expression? You have the foot on the throat, but you're just like not ending it. You're just keeping it going. You're toying around with this team. And we have seen too many times in NFL history where that could definitely lead to some bad things. So if you're the Bengals here, I mean, I get it. You're trying, but the fake field goals, the Zach Taylor runs every single 10 seconds, I feel like you got to start thinking of some other creative plays to get down the field. And also make sure you score when you can score here. Anyway, though, 2nd down and 5 is going to be a completion across the middle to Trent Irwin, and that will not be a first down. Brings up 3rd down and 1 here. We'll see what they end up calling, and it's going to go ahead and be a run play here, and Zach Moss barely gets the first down, so it's going to be another almost 20 rush game for Zach Moss. So far this season, he's been running the ball like insane numbers, which again, it makes sense because he is amazing, but the Bengals have been definitely not utilizing Chase Brown at all as he has 0 rushes this whole entire season. And it's been the Zach Moss show so far, which, hey, listen, I understand, Zach Moss again, great, but you got to start looking toward the future of this team, and the future of this team is definitely going to be Chase Brown, so we'll see how this ends up turning out. But pass play here to Uno, and Uno gets almost into Commanders territory. He is exactly 1 yard short from Commanders territory. Brings up 1st down 10 now at midfield, and let's see what the Bengals have cooking up on this play. So let's see. 1st down 10 now at midfield for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow in shotgun. Zach Moss to his left-hand side. It's going to go ahead and be a changing of the play. So it looks like Joe saw something in his Commanders defense that he likes. So let's see what he calls. It's a pass play here. This one looking check down out of the backfield to Zach Moss. And that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 12 now at Cincinnati's 48-yard line. Only up by 17 in this ball game. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 now at the 48-yard line. Pass play here. Joe looks, throws, and it's caught for a 1 yard gain by the Bengals, by Trenton Irwin. And I'll say one thing. When's the last time the Bengals scored a touchdown? I kind of forget when the last time they scored a touchdown was, because they've been kicking field goals. Well, they kicked 2 field goals, and they almost had a touchdown, which was dropped. So, yeah, no, they have not been in the end zone in a hot minute so far in this game. As right here on 3rd and 9, they get 2 yards. And yet again, the Commanders' defense gets a stop on the Bengals. And, I mean, this offense, as I've said many times, it wasn't for the turnovers. They're not getting the job done as well as we think they are this year. Those turnovers are definitely helping out to give them short field and get them situations where they're able to get stops. But yeah, no, so far this is an interesting set of events for the Bengals here, as now the Commanders have another opportunity, another golden opportunity in all honesty, to actually put up some points in this ball game. So 1st down and 10 for Jaden Daniels here. Pass down the field, and it's overthrown out of bounds. So another incompletion for Jaden Daniels, as I don't even know what to say about him at this point. It's like, it's either going to be a pass out of bounds or it's going to be a pass to Scary Terry, and another incompletion. I mean, he's throwing number 14. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you anything else, but that was to number 14. Not saying it was a good pass to number 14, but it was definitely a pass to number 14. Anyway, though, 3rd down 10 here. Pass is incomplete, intended for Brian Robinson, and another 3 and out for the Washington Commanders. So, in all honesty, the Bengals are going to walk away from this game with one big thing. The fact that the Washington Commanders can't do anything. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 10 here. Pass down the field, and it's caught. It's caught on 4th and 10 down the field by number 14. So, huge play for the Washington Commanders right here. After I just trashed them and said they can't do anything this game, I mean, I guess, yeah, they proved me wrong by actually going for it there and getting that. I mean, shout out to them for that. I did not expect that by any stretch of the imagination, but, I mean, yeah. All right, 1st down and 10 now for the Washington Commanders. Looking down the field, caught across the middle by their tight end, and that's going to be a 7-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 3. I mean, if you're the Commanders here, you have to start, scoring. I mean, you got to start going no huddle and trying to move the ball down the field faster, as again, number 14 makes the catch right here, and he's going to get down the field yet again. Brings up 1st down and 10 now at the 43-yard line for the Washington Commanders in Cincinnati Bengals territory, and it's going to be a caught across the middle by Brian Robinson right here for a 6-yard pass. Let's see what they run here. No huddle offense. 2nd down and 4 now at the 37-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be some motion in the ocean and a pass play. This one caught again by this one's by Scary Terry, actually. Scary Terry with the reception right there. Clock is ticking, but they are getting right to the line and trying to get this ball closer and closer to the red zone. 1st down 10 here. Run play by Brian Robinson. Gain of 1 yard on the play. I mean, if you're the Commanders here, you got to go no huddle. You got to keep it rocking. Keep it rocking. Keep it rolling. Because at this point, you just got to do anything you can to try to get in the end zone as fast as possible. 2nd down and 9 here. Pass down the field. And it's incomplete. Dax Hill. Another amazing play made by the, actually first year now, cornerback from Michigan, who was a free safety and moved the cornerback this offseason. Pass play here is 3rd down and 6. And it's caught by number 14, and they're going to just barely give him the 1st down on the play. Very close, but they end up giving him the 1st down right there. As another drive, I mean, literally, he is the biggest problem this drive so far for the Bengals. He has caught 2 long 3rd and 4th down and long. So, absolutely amazing play right there for the Commanders as Brian Robinson runs the ball up the middle and he gains a couple yards on the play. So the guy who is catching this ball is named Dwami Brown. Dwami Brown is the guy who's been making these catches for the Commanders, and a wide open touchdown by Ben Sinnott for the Washington Commanders. And just like that, Cincinnati, this is a ball game. You sat there and twittered your thumbs the whole entire game. You can't keep doing that, Cincinnati. We need to see something on offense here, and something as in a actual score, because so far this game looked like it was going to be like 49-0 in a blowout, and now this game is a 10-point game, a 2-possession game with 9 minutes to go in this game so far. And this Washington Commanders defense has been rocking and rolling so far in this game. So, I mean, come on, Cincinnati. The meme of saying, like, come on, do something. That's right now how I'm feeling as a Bengals fan. You gotta go do something, Cincinnati. You can't just sit there and let the rain really destroy you, as this offense so far has been lackluster since the 2nd quarter. I mean, it feels like last season where we had so many games where it just like was so lackluster at some points. But 1st down and 10 here, past the right-hand side is caught by Mike Gesicki. With 9 minutes to go in this game, Commanders finally getting in the end zone and actually making this a ball game again. But really, it all came down to them thanking Cincinnati for absolutely toying their thumbs and not doing anything in this game in this second half. Just literally sitting there and just trying to run the game off. 3rd down and 6 after a Zach Moss run. It's going to go ahead and be a pass play here. This one caught by Trent Irwin, but that's another 3 and out. So just like that, the Commanders defense getting the job done, and now brings up the Bengals having to punt the ball. So it's again, it's last week they struggled in the second half of that game, couldn't do anything against the Chiefs in the second half, had such a good lead in the first half, they were fine, but now the same concept applies this game. They're not able to do anything in the second half. They're just first half playing great football, second half falling apart, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this finishes. But first down 10 now, and Brian Robinson's going to run the ball and gain maybe 3 yards on the play. So if you're the Commanders here, I would be trying to hurry up here, especially with the fact that the Bengals defense has been on the field so much today. I would probably start to try to hurry up and try to get something going. But second down 7 here, and it's a catch made by number 14, Dewami Brown, as he's going to catch the ball down to the 41-yard line. First down 10 now at the 41-yard line for the Washington Commanders. Run play here by Brian Robinson. And I'll tell you one thing, they're not giving up on that Brian Robinson run, man. They're hoping and just crossing their fingers that eventually he will bust away a huge run in this game. And so far, not so good. Second down 8 here, pass to the right-hand side, caught. Another first down, this one in Cincinnati territory. And again, something, the Bengals defense has struggled with is closing off games this year. So, first down 10 now at the 46-yard line, pass play looking, and he throws it backwards, ironically enough, to Scary Terry, and loses 2 yards on the play, tackle made by Dax Hill. Very questionable decision right there to throw it backwards. Not gonna lie, never saw that before. But second down and 12 here, and Scary Terry catches the ball across the middle of the field. Will bring up 4:52 to go in counting in this ball game. So it's going to be third down and 3 now at the 39-yard line for the Washington Commanders. Let's see what they call a pass play here. Looking, throws, and it's caught, and it's another first down for Jaden Daniels. So the rookie quarterback actually getting the job done in this second half for the Washington Commanders. And we'll be interested to see how he does progress this upcoming season. First down and 10 here, pass down the field, and it's caught yet again for a 9-yard play down to the 26-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. Pass play again, Scary Terry breaks a tackle, and he's down to the 10-yard line. Now it's going to be first down and 10 at the 10-yard line for the Commanders. Pass play to the end zone, and it's incomplete. A diving swat made by Dax Hill to avoid a go-ahead touchdown on that play. But now second down and 10 at the 10-yard line for the Commanders. Pass play here, looking. Jaden Daniels takes off running, and he has the wheels, and he gets down to the 4-yard line. And just like that, third and 4 now at the 4-yard line for the Commanders. Pass play, end zone, touchdown, Scary Terry. And now it's a 3-point ball game. And this is exactly what I said last week, was this second half Bengals squad really just falling apart and not able to do much of anything. And now it's a 3-point game with 2:46 to go. And, I mean, you got to do something now, Cincinnati. You need at least one good long drive. And maybe something special at this point, because it has been an interesting ball game. And that's Zach Taylor, by the way. That's Zach Taylor fake. Remember when he faked the field goal, guys? I'm telling you right now, Zach Taylor does not have a good track record of faking, calling trick plays. But first down 10 now. Joe Burrow under center. Zach Moss in the backfield. Play action pass, looking, and it's caught. Uno, and he's already down to the 47-yard line. Almost into field goal range already. So that's exactly what you need here. And maybe that was the Bengals' goal all along. Toy with the Commanders until they come back in this game and just put the nail in the coffin. Because so far, that was an amazing play right there for the Bengals. As they are going to take this down, they could have took it down to a 2-minute warning right there. And Zach Moss on a 9-yard carry will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So far, this Commanders defense, who has been so good all day, is now just collapsing as Zach Moss gets his biggest run of the season down to the 13-yard line. And now this Bengals offense is cooking with grease as they're going to run the ball up the middle yet again right there. The biggest issue this game so far has been the red zone offense. But Zach Moss is going to get another carry. 3rd down and 8 now. Commanders out of timeouts at the 11-yard line. Let's see what the Bengals run here. Pass play, looking, caught, Mike, and that's down to the 5-yard line. It brings up 4th down and 1 here. Will they settle for a field goal or will they go for it? This is going to be an interesting call. They're going to go for it. Okay, they get a 1st down here. Game is over. If they don't, they will only be up by 3 with a minute to go in this game. Pass play here, looking, touchdown Bengals. And just like that, Mike Gesicki is going to put the nail in the coffin for the Washington Commanders as they tried to come back in this game, but they did go ahead and fail, flopping short of coming back and winning this game. I mean, you got to give the Commanders credit, though. I mean, they put on a show. They tried, and it seemed like now that they were trying and made it almost a show, that's when Zach Taylor and the Bengals decided, okay, maybe it's time we actually try. Maybe it's time we actually do something now. And so far, it seems like that has been the second half of this game because they went right down the field there with pretty much ease and was able to score a touchdown and put the nail in this coffin. So, I mean, you got to give huge credit for this game to, Jaden Daniels for putting on quite a clinic out there. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but, I mean, he did a pretty dang good job. So, right here, 1st down 10 here, Jaden Daniels looking down the field, and it's going to be incomplete, in and out of the hands of Scary Terry, coverage made by Mike Hilton. So, now 2nd down 10 now at the 21-yard line for the Washington Commanders. Pass play here, Jaden Daniels rolls out down the field, and it's caught. And that's going to be 44-43. Clock is ticking down. They need to get in the end zone and a 2-point or an onside kick to win this game. And this sack right here is going to end it. Logan Wilson ends it for Cincinnati. And the last play of the game, Jaden Daniels looks, he throws, and it's incomplete. So your final score today is 27-17. Washington loses, and Cincy moves to 3-0 on the year. So let's just take a look at this real fast. First quarter, look at that. Destroying them. Second quarter, destroying them. Third quarter, destroying. That comeback at the end, man, I was kind of getting scared, guys. I was getting scared a little bit, but 375 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for Joe, 21 rushes, 67 yards, and a touchdown for Zach Moss, excuse me. Chase had a great day. T had a great day. Mike had a great day. Hudson even had a catch in this game. Defensively, we had 4 sacks in this game. We had 2 interceptions. But, I mean, again, it was one of those situations where it's like, in the beginning of the year, you play Jaden Daniels, he's gonna be rusty, right? He's a rookie. But you play him at the end of the year, that's when things get a little bit shaky. But 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, really all came in the first half. And after the first half, he really started getting going. And once he started cooking, that's when things started getting really bad. 0 sacks on Joe today, but 1 interception on Joe. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. See you guys next one. Peace. Alright, so just kind of take a look at the field for those who want to see the field. This is what the field looks like. So let me zoom out here. So we have, don't mind the 10-foot tall players I have on the field, okay? That's another mod above itself, guys. But we have the Bengal tiger right there, right? We have another little tiger right here. Let me go ahead and zoom in real fast. Whoop, whoop. One. There we go. Correct button. It just says first stop Bengals. So it's doing this with keyboard and mouse. I usually do this with controller. But it says first stop Bengals right there. So that is either where usually would have like the I think the NFL logo, I have that. We have the end zones being this. And then, of course, the goalposts are also orange. So, I changed that up. The end zone areas, we have First Stop Bengals, Paycor Stadium, Houday. More logos by me. First Stop Bengals, Bengal Tiger there. We have more of my logos. Again, listen, I funded this whole stadium, okay? I'm going to fund this stadium, and I'm going to fund it with my logos. I don't know, man. And then either sideline says Bengals. So Bengals there. And then Bengals there. We also have a, as I said before, like an orange outline around the field. Also, the field, is, as you can see, is a little bit, you know, more greener, a lot lighter green, like artificial grass. We also have the 20s and all the numbers in orange and black. We also have on the scoreboards there, we have my logos on either side as advertisement. Actually, I thought I made the stands orange. Okay, no, I didn't make the stands orange. I made this area orange. So you can see this is all orange now. So the tunnels are all orange. Everything here is all orange. I don't know about inside the tunnel. Also, like the Caesar pizza thing, it's my logo. I'm now selling the pizza, apparently. Okay, so hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to do this correctly here. Okay, let me go out here. I don't know how to get the wide angle shot because my control is kind of messed here. But also the practice fields, as you can see. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can figure out how to do the angle here. Or the more wide angle. Because, let me see. Which button? Okay, that's E. That's that button. Which button is, like, the more wide angle shot? I know how to do it on, like, on, what's it called, controller. But I'm not sure how to do it on computer. I figured it would be, like, something like a side button. Maybe? No? Okay, I don't know. I don't know how you do the wide angle shot. Again, I know how to do it on computer. I mean, on controller. But anyway, though, doesn't matter. It's that. That's how you do it. There you go. It's home. Gotcha. So, we had Paycor Stadium. I made the outside a little bit more orange. Obviously, we have my logos right there. Again, like I said, right here on the outside, we have all my logos. The roads are now my logos. So when you drive in Cincinnati now, all you see is First Stop Bengals. Just a little bit different, man. Only around the stadium, though. Only around the stadium, okay? I promise. We're not going that crazy. But yeah, so this is the custom stadium. If you guys want to see more of it, tell me down below. And I can make this like all of our home games with this stadium. But if you guys want to see this regular Paycor Stadium, we'll do Paycor Stadium. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.